Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and welcome to my fifth book critique video. My first book is Rapunzel by Paul O. Zelinsky. This is a rewrite of the classic Grimm tale about a princess in a tower with extremely long hair. This book is a folk tale and it won the Caldecott Medal. The next book is Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. This book is about a papa chicken who tries to get his little chicken to sleep by reading her bedtime stories. But each time he starts a story, she interrupts by telling the main characters the ending. This modern fantasy book won the Caldecott Medal. Officer Buckle and Gloria by Peggy Rathman is about a police officer who travels to different schools by giving talks about safety. He and his partner, Gloria the police dog, work very well together and are much loved by the children. This picture storybook won the Caldecott Medal. Maria Hall Etz wrote In the Forest about a boy who finds all sorts of animals in the woods and starts a parade with each animal he encounters. This modern fantasy won the Caldecott Medal. I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen is a modern fantasy book about a bear who has lost his hat and cannot seem to find it. He asks many of the other animals if they have seen his hat. This book won the Theodore Seuss Geisel Award. Swamp Angel by Anne Isaacs is a folk tale about a girl from Tennessee who is as big as a giant and faces off a big bear known as Thundering Tarnation. This book won the Caldecott Medal. Polar Express is by Chris Van Allsburg about a child who boards a magical train called the Polar Express, which takes him and many other children to see Santa Claus at the North Pole. This modern fantasy tale won the Caldecott Medal. Lastly, my feature text is Finding Winnie by Lindsay Maddock. This heartwarming tale is the true story about Winnie the Pooh, the bear that years later inspired the beloved children's books. I chose this for my feature text because as a child, my mom read Winnie the Pooh to me, and to this day, they are very dear to my heart. I really enjoyed reading this book because I learned the story about the bear that inspired one of my favorite fictional characters. I think that my students could benefit from this because hopefully they too can relate. Also, I think that there are many content areas that this book could be used for. So my first content area that I chose is language arts. For this lesson, after reading Finding Winnie, the class will discuss the book in the theme of friendship between animals and humans. The students will be encouraged to go home and talk to their parents about any pets that they had as a child. And then as a follow-up activity, the students will go to the website Storybird and write their own stories featuring a human character and animal companion. I chose this lesson for a third grade class and I used Ohio State standards for language arts. Here's my artifact that I can show to the students. I wrote a short book called Lucy and Buttons about a girl who loves animals and she finds and adopts this one cat who she calls Buttons. I really liked this website because you can choose any sort of art style that you would like and then implement that into the book, as well as adding your own text on the side, and you can make it as long or as short as you would like. And it's just really a great way to see how other people's art can be used for so many different stories, and then they still get that recognition of artistry. So I really enjoyed this. The next content area that I chose is social studies. So after reading Finding Winnie, the class will discuss World War I, which is the time that Harry Colburn met Winnie. So the students will choose any person or event related to World War I and create an infographic on it and present it to the class. And again, I designed this lesson for a third grade class and I used an ISTE standard. So for my infograph, I chose the website Pictochart. I have never used it before, and I found this website very helpful because it's easy to share the link for it, and it's easy to use because it is similar to some of the other infographic websites that I've used. And you can insert pictures, you can insert text, and you can change the colors. So you can make your own infographic from scratch, or you can use a template that's already been used. This concludes my final text video. Thank you so much for watching.